Hello students, welcome to the online lectures of Kids Planet High School. This lecture is for Standard 7, Subject Science, Chapter Food Safety. Let us now begin. All constituents of food such as carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fiber and water are necessary for the proper growth of the body. We get these nutrients from food materials like wheat, jawar, pulses, rice, vegetables, fruits, etc. However, what will happen if these food materials are infested by insects or spoiled in any way? Let us study about some of the factors responsible for the spoilage of food. Sometimes fruits or their skins turn black. Some foodstuffs give out a foul or bad odor. Such foodstuffs are not suitable for us to eat. Sometimes naturally available food materials are spoiled by wrong handling, as when they are overcooked or improperly stored, say in a damp place. In such cases, the quality of the food materials deteriorates. They may also be spoiled during transportation. Let us now study about quantitative wastage of food, places where food is wasted in a large quantity. The first one, using wrong methods of farming, example hand sowing of seed, wrong method of distribution of food, improper storage, etc. Feast and banquets resulting into a lot of quantitative loss, improper traditions like offering the excessive food, etc. Just like quantitative, there is also qualitative wastage of food. Using wrong methods of food preservation, excessive use of food preservatives can cause qualitative wastage of food. Also, miscalculation of the time required to transport food from producers to consumers, like mishandling of perishable fruits like grapes and mangoes, can destroy the quality of the foodstuff. We have learnt about various methods of safe storage of food like freezing, drying, boiling, airtight packaging, etc. These different methods prevent the growth of microorganisms in food and thereby save the food from spoiling. Let us study about food protection and food preservation. Food protection means preventing the food spoilage by microbial growth and infestation by pests, whereas food preservation is use of various preservatives like salt to prevent food spoilage due to internal factors. These methods aim to storing the food for a long time. There are various methods of preserving food. Let us study about them. The first one is freezing. Refrigerators are used for freezing the food. Due to low temperature of the freezers, the biological and chemical reactions in the food materials are slowed down. Thus, food remains unspoiled for a longer period. The second method is smoking. When the food is preserved with the help of smoke, it is called smoking. Aluminium phosphide is used in this method. The third method is the use of insecticides. There are many chemical insecticides which are sprayed on the containers of grains. Example, malathion insecticide protect the grains by killing insects inside. Food can also be preserved by using inert gases. Nitrogen gas is filled in airtight packets of potato wafers and other products. This is for the preservation of the growth of fungus and insects in them. Preservative can be natural as well as chemical. Natural preservatives are naturally available materials like salt, sugar, and oil, whereas chemical preservatives are synthetic preservatives such as acetic acid, commonly known as vinegar, or citric acid. The last method for preservation is pasteurization. In this method, milk or other similar foodstuffs are heated up to a certain temperature. Example, milk at 80 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes and then quickly cooled. Pasteurization destroys the microbes present in the milk and thus milk remains safe. This process was developed by Louis Pasteur. Let us now study about food adulteration. What are the different ways of food adulteration? Removing the important components of food, example, the removal of fat content of milk, essence of cloves, etc. Or adding harmful color to food, mixing of a low quality inedible or cheaper material to the food, mixing of materials like small stones, fine sand, iron fillings, urea, dung of horse, sawdust, etc. which are harmful. These all things are known as food adulterants. The health of all people, young and old, poor or rich, is endangered by food adulteration. Different types of adulterants affect our health in different ways. Some adulterants cause abdominal discomfort or poisoning, while some may affect the functioning of some organs if consumed over a long period of time, or even cause cancer. Some chemicals are injected into fruits to make them more attractive and tasty. Milk vendors add urea to milk so that it appears to have higher fat content. Shopkeepers change the expiry date of the food packets and airtight containers to avoid a financial loss. Calcium carbide and some other chemical are used to make fruits look more attractive. Example, bright yellow bananas. Frequently, chemicals like carbonated soda, phosphoric acid, etc. are mixed with cold drinks. All these methods result in food adulteration.